Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new YSL Touche Eclat all-in-one glow foundation. This is slightly different to the usual foundations that I would review on my channel. Normally I do medium to full coverage foundations, and this is more of a tinted moisturiser with a very light to medium coverage. Also, I've had a lot of requests recently to try out different foundations on a more mature skin than my own. Now, I would say that I had mature skin, but obviously not as mature as possibly a 64, 65-year-old. And it was Mother's Day yesterday in the UK, so who better to have on my channel but my own mum? So here she is. Okay, so this is my mum. She's going to be helping me out today. Usually wears the YSL All Hours, which is much more of a full coverage than I'm going to be doing today. So you are a little bit nervous today of having such a sheer coverage foundation on.
Yep.
My mum thinks she's got more of an uneven skin tone. I don't think she has. So we're going to try this out today, see how long it lasts for, whether it's a nice coverage, whether it's a little bit too glowy for her because you like a matte foundation. I like a more glowy foundation than my mum, so this might not work for my mum, but we're going to try it out and see. So let's do a little bit of bump on the Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow. It's got an SPF of 23, it's oil-free, so it's water-based. It's got 1 fluid ounce, which is 30 mils in there, which is slightly different to the All Hours where you only get 25 mils. It's £33.50, so it's more or less the same price. It's more of a tinted moisturiser rather than a full-on foundation, but they do say it's buildable to medium coverage, so you won't get any more than medium coverage. There's 12 shades. You don't really need masses of shades with this because it is only a tinted moisturiser, so will blend into your skin tone anyway. They say it's very, very hydrating and the moisture will last for up to 72 hours, so that is a big selling point, especially for me that's starting to suffer, especially around here with a few dry patches, and I know you do as well, don't you? So this says it's got a flawless, dewy glow, but it gives you a much more natural complexion. So we are going to take off makeup and put this on. Okay, so I owe all my love of makeup to my mum. I grew up watching my mum put makeup on. She's never left the house without makeup on at all. I don't go out without makeup on either, so don't mind that.
My fault.
Probably. Right, so we're going to be using the B30 Hour shade. We're usually the same shade in makeup, so we can swap, which is brilliant. We're usually BD25 in the All Hours. They don't do a 25 in the Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow. It bumps up in 10, so you either do the 10, the 20, the 30, the 40, and thought that the 20 would be far too fair, so we've got the 30 today.
And this is the one that I was using this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we've usually use the All Hours, don't you? You really like that?
Yeah.
I love the smell. If you haven't seen my review on the All Hours, I will link it up here for you so you can watch that a little bit later on. Usually when I do my mum's makeup, I put far too much foundation on because I put the same amount on that I would put on myself, and it is far too much coverage for my mum. It tends to make her look older. I always think that if you put far too much foundation on when you hit a certain age, it actually makes you look older rather than younger. So got to be really, really careful how much I actually put on. So the Touche Eclat has a little pull off and a little pump on the top here, which will help you get the product out. I always like a pump, you know I like a pump. Are you being rude? Immature. I'm just going to pop a little bit on to begin with. We can always put a little bit more on.
Okay.
That's actually really nice. That's lovely, in fact.
Is it?
Yeah. Now I'm not putting this around my mum's eyes at all, although it's extremely hydrating, so I could do. Shall I? I'll put some on. I'll put some around your eyes. It doesn't spread very far. This sinks straight into the skin, which, if it's got moisturising qualities in there, then that's only going to be a good thing. You close your eyes for me, Mum, please.
See, I'd never do my forehead with having a fringe.
I was actually telling one of my friends on the school run that you never did your forehead because you had a fringe earlier on, and she couldn't stop laughing.
Why? Why?
It's a waste. It's a waste. Nobody sees it.
Well, it's true.
Now, I think that's enough coverage. We just look at both sides. That is a very, very sheer coverage foundation, and I think that's enough on your skin.
Okay.
Obviously, you're going to need some colour corrector underneath your eye and possibly a little bit of concealer. Bobbi Brown's philosophy is that as you grow older, you use more concealer and less foundation. So this is what I'm trying to do today. Okay, so it went on really, really well with the brush on one side, so I'm not even going to jinx it with my fingers. Because this is going on really, really well. It is sinking straight into the skin, and it has completely and utterly airbrushed all my mum's pores out. Now, I have large pores on my cheeks and on my nose. I've got this from my mum, I blame her.
Sorry.
But this has really airbrushed everything out. Just going to apply a little bit more. I'm really impressed. I actually think this looks nicer than the All Hours on you.
Really?
At the moment. Maybe in a couple of hours it might not, we'll see.
Okay.
It's the perfect colour for you as well. Obviously we still need concealer and mascara, and we're going to do a very, very natural look today. If you want my mum to come on again to do more of an evening look, then please do comment below, and if she's not completely mortified by this experience, she might come back on and do that for everybody. Okay, so I've just looked at my mum's skin up close and I am so impressed. I'm going to do my own as well. So when we go off camera, by the time we come back on camera, I will have a full face of makeup with the Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow, and my mum will also have a full face of makeup, but she's already got this on. It doesn't say anywhere on the website whether this is transfer proof, so I'm assuming it's not going to be transfer proof, which is a little bit upsetting, but we're just going to have to be careful throughout the day. Wave! Okay, so we've both got the YSL Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow on now as foundation. My mum earlier on when we did the intro had the YSL All Hours on, and I had the Dior Undercover, which I love. Usually I would go for a medium to full coverage. I did say, I think earlier on, that this would be very good for somebody that wasn't used to wearing a lot of makeup, or possibly when you go on holiday and don't want to have a really heavy foundation on. I'm sort of eating my words a little bit because I love this foundation. I don't know how long it's going to last, and we will check in a little bit later on. We're not going to do a 10-hour wear test because it doesn't say it's going to last 10 hours on the bottle. It doesn't say that it's transfer proof. It doesn't say it's going to be absolutely perfect all day. So really we don't need to do a 10-hour wear test, but we are going to give it a good run and then check in a little bit later on. But I think it's pretty good. You like it, don't you?
I love it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to buy it. Definitely will. I'll buy it.
My pores are just completely and utterly airbrushed, and as soon as I was putting it on earlier on, you could see the pores in your nose just disappear. Just completely and utterly airbrushed it. Within seconds they were gone. So
it felt tacky though, didn't it?
Yeah, so it did feel a little bit tacky until we set it with a bit of a powder, and now it just doesn't feel like it's going to move.
It's so smooth, so unbelievably smooth.
It does feel really, really nice. So £33.50. It's seriously lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It doesn't feel tacky on the skin at all, does it?
No, it's gorgeous. Really gorgeous.
So we are going to check in with you a little bit later on. We've got a production. My daughter is in a drama class and we've got her production to go to a little bit later on. So when we get back from that, we will check in with you and let you know how it's worn throughout the day. Hopefully it will still look like this. Otherwise I will be devastated because I think this is my new favourite that I've tried on recently. And you look lovely.
Thank you.
So we'll see you all in a bit. Bye. Welcome back. We have now been wearing the foundation for almost 7 hours, so it's not a huge amount of time, but it is enough to know whether this is going to last or not on the skin. Mine is completely intact. It's done really, really well. My mum is a little bit more of a face toucher. She likes to touch her face throughout the day.
Yeah.
So on the end of your chin, it's slightly rubbed off a little bit, but still quite matte, which I am surprised about because this is supposed to be a dewy, more natural foundation. And I was expecting to be very, very shiny by this time, and I'm not, and neither are you.
No.
Usually I have a line here, which... when I frown, you can see the line. Usually foundation will sit in that line, but because this is a tinted moisturiser, it's plumped out my skin. Nothing has sat in any lines and I still have it on the end of my chin. So I'm really, really pleased. My skin feels very hydrated.
Mine feels lovely, actually, I have to say. It really does feel very soft.
When it says it's buildable up to medium coverage, I would say that is definitely correct. Neither of us have tried a tinted moisturiser with this much tint in before.
I've only ever tried moisturisers, tinted moisturisers that slid straight off my skin. Yeah. And it's been a complete waste of money, whereas this one, definitely, I will buy this.
I wasn't expecting to really like this. I like a medium to full coverage foundation, and I've found that this foundation is probably one I'm going to use every single day. I may even ditch my Dior for this, which I love my Dior. So it is £33.50. Again, the shade that we used today was 30. So really pleased with this. I think it's extremely flattering on both our skins. I'm 38, my mum's 64, so a big age range, and I think it's suitable for both skins, and it's lasted a super amount of time. So really pleased. Keeping it, mum's buying it, that should say it all. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget I did offer to do a full face of makeup on my mum on my channel. If you would like that, please do comment below. She's definitely not too mortified to do this again. I think we've had quite a good day, haven't we, really?
It's been fun, yeah.
If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. There is a little watermark down here. Click on it, it will take you to my homepage where you can subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye.
Bye.